This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on Monday night. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, it's Kamani Vidal. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
They'll give this to Vidal. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing, Herbert. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Charger first down. A handoff, and this is Vidal. Good blocking to the 15. The speed on display. He's in. Kamani Vidal. Touchdown Chargers. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Right to the air is Prescott. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Vidal. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here comes Vidal. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, Herbert. Oh, they've left the tight end wide open in the middle of the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
On the return, here's Turpin. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Dak. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the...
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And a very solid return as they're able to bring him down. A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20.
Who needs a quarterback when your special teams unit can be the ones to move the chains? I mean, the offense couldn't do it in 3 downs, so what do? You say, all right, punt team, you guys take care of 4th. But in all seriousness, great job catching the defense off guard, and now the offense has another shot.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Benson. They get 22 yards there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run, and here's Benson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
A handoff, running left is Benson. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They send the tight end in motion. Play action now. Prescott. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Prescott now. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Vidal. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the 1st quarter, they've done just that.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll run with Vidal. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, L.A. Kicker now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Chargers will take a 21-7 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Down the sideline, past the 40. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Again, it's Benson.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. His defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. That's quickly out to Harrison. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Throwing is Prescott. That's hauled in at the 2.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Benson. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Dallas. taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert now on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from it.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Damani Vidal. Touchdown Chargers. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. A run with Benson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Benson. And he'll get forward for a couple. Myles Garrett able to bring him down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Dak to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On play action now, Herbert going up top. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
He's going to look downfield once again. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Point after now from Dicker. He knocks it through. And the Chargers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Dak going to throw it here on first down. Here's a screen set up for Benson.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game. Down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
2nd and a yard. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Go play act. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion, Lamb. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Herbert. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Throwing on first down is Herbert. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will score again. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, L.A. His big game continues. His third touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are able to extend the lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here's Turpin. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Play fake. Prescott. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Going for it all. And that ball picked off. It's the ball hawk, Trayvon Diggs again. And the Cowboys will take over here just past the 30.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. First and 10. Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Chargers 42, Cowboys 17.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Back to throw is Prescott. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
They certainly wasted no time trying to take advantage of that great field position, and I love it. So often we see teams either in sudden change or when they have a shorter field to go, they want to strike early. There is such a correlation in the NFL, Mike, between explosive plays and your ability to end drives with points.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's a run. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. They'll go with him again. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Quick hitting slant there. And he nearly takes it in, but they're going to say he's short of the goal line. So now it is 4th and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
They'll give this to Vidal. Oh, still on the run, but he's lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoided the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On play action, it's Herbert. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Iquan Thornton. Touchdown Chargers. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Dicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers stretch things out even further.
The score, Chargers 49, Cowboys 17.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Benson. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Pistol now for Prescott. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
On 1st down, Herbert. That's on target to Brendan Rice. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he's got another one. Giovanni Fidel. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. And making a hat trick. That is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Prescott on 1st down. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On the ground, they'll go with Vidal. He's got room to the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's into the end zone yet again. Giovanni Vidal. Touchdown, L.A. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
On the return, here's Turpin. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And, Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the second half to continue to get him involved. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are, when he has it, good things happen.
On on 1st and 10. Prescott. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. To the goal line and in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cowboys. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys cut into the lead a little bit.
Cowboys 24. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Motion man is Rice. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. They didn't fool anyone. Tried the speed, but did not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 27.
They send him right out of the slot. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Shotgun now for Herbert. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd. Then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive and There's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Herbert to the air again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown Chargers. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good. And the Chargers will add one more onto their big lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. On 2nd down, it's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Dak facing 3rd and long. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. Still going. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will get just a bit closer. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here comes Vidal. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Motion man is Rice. A handoff, and this is by Dell. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. The defense stringing them out. No gain back to the original line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Play action now. It's Herbert. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Second down, Prescott. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Jalen Jones.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Herbert. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
Johnston motioning over. Herbert now on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He's going to try it here again. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Back near his goal line, Prescott. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I really like this defensive play call. Knowing the offense is backed up on their own territory, take the fight to them. You know their first order of business is they're just trying to get some breathing room. Don't give it to them. Go attack. It's exactly what they were able to do, and that hit is what ultimately led to that incompletion.
Now a 2nd down throw, and that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone, and that is a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On second down, here's Herbert. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. That is caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, and did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.